Just imagine, right, when we all go back to normal, when everything's all good again, which fingers crossed will be soon, imagine what the barbers are going to be like, and the hairdressers. How are they going to even manage, like, getting the bookings? Every single person in the UK is going to need their barnet trimmed. Where are they going to go? That is a weird thought. I mean, good luck. I mean, barbers are going to be raking it in. Don't worry. If you're not cutting hair, don't worry. Give it 2 months and you'll be booked out for the next 3. Hi guys, hope you're all good. This is my area. Gimp Squad is what I like to call it, because I'm a bit of a gimp. I hope you're all good. I think first of all, what I want to say, I want to set the tone for the video. I hope that you, and I hope that your family are safe right now. Mad times at the moment. It's all gone a bit crazy. It's all gone a bit funky. You know, the world's telling us something. The world's telling us to slow down. It is mad. It is mad. So that's the first thing I want to say, is I want to say that I hope you and the family are all good. And really, what this video is just for people that kind of feel a bit lost right now. People that are, you know, in their bedrooms. Say, for instance, they live in a flat, or if they live, you know, in confined spaces where they don't normally stay in the house that often. They go to work, they come back, they really only spend about 12 hours maximum at home, really. It's for these people. It's for everyone, really. I mean, it doesn't matter if you live in a mansion. It doesn't matter if you live in a tiny little house or a flat with no garden. I think we're used to just walking down the shop and you know, just chilling there, or going to the cinema, or going to the pub with mates. But now it's very much like you need to rely on your own company, or your family's company, which is obviously something that some families don't. They just sit at the table and eat dinner. Sometimes they don't even sit at tables. I thought I'd make a video just basically giving you a little insight on what I'm doing at the moment. I'm currently at my girlfriend's house. I'm currently living here for the next sort of, well, until this is over, because I'm here now, so obviously I can't go anywhere else. But yeah, no, I decided that I was going to stay here for the lockdown. Yeah, Poppy's parents are absolutely amazing. They're absolutely great. The hospitality here has been amazing, so I want to say thank you to them. But yeah, I'm currently staying here at the moment, which is a bit different to where I normally live, because where I normally live, there's a lot more people around. Here is around the countryside, so it's not too bad. There's not too many people knocking about. So I thought that I would give you 7 things that I've been doing personally since the lockdown. These are 7 things that really help my mind and me physically. So it helps me mentally, and it also helps me physically as well. I just thought I'd just pick them off to you, letting you know exactly what I'm doing, and maybe it can help some of you guys, because I know some people can get stuck in you either become 2 types of people. You either become people that are just going to sit at home and eat food constantly that they wouldn't normally eat, i.e., you know, fatty foods. You feel that, like, when you eat rubbish food, you do start to feel rubbish, just genuinely. People start getting into habits that they normally wouldn't get into. You think, oh, I'm stuck in lockdown, there's nothing to do, I'm bored, and then you just, you know, dwelling in your own thoughts. Or you can kind of look at this lockdown as kind of like a bit more of a benefit and an excuse to do things that you didn't have time for before. So this is what I'm going to get into, and these are 7 things that I personally do and what I've been doing during this lockdown. I know exactly how it feels to be in a room on your own. There's no one to talk to, and I know I love my own space, but sometimes I'm a bit like, oh, I just wish that I had someone here right now to talk to, or just to chat. And I know you've got FaceTime, and I mean, it's just nice to have someone actually. What
Yes, lad.
are you doing here? I said I wasn't going to show you.
Alright, sorry. Yes,
I said I wasn't going to show you to them, because they'll find it weird.
I didn't know.
You're a nightmare, mate. Honestly, you are an absolute nightmare.
Really?
Get out, please. Get out. No, please, get out. Yeah, sorry about him. But anyway, these are 7 things that I personally am doing during lockdown at the moment. Right, so number 1, fitness in general, right? Spot yourself as oh, there's a fly. But not just normal fitness. Poppy's dad was in the army. He was a paratrooper, and he introduced me to something called tabbing. Tabbing is basically, I'll roll this clip. This is us tabbing a couple of days ago, and they can explain a little bit more about it. This is something that I do recently since the lockdown. We do it every Sunday. This is Sean. It's called tabbing. Actually, it's what the British Army do. Sean was in the army, so he probably knows a lot more than I do. Do you want to have a little explanation on what this is?
Yeah, so it's an abbreviation for a tactical advanced battle. So when you leave your aircraft, you may end up finding yourself that when you land, you could be anything up to 10 miles away from where you're supposed to be. And this is designed to get you there as quick as you can in a state where you're fit to fight at the end of the march.
So that is exactly what it is. You have about 20 to 25 kilos on your back, and it's predominantly fast walking, but when you go down hills, you like kind of almost not shuffle, yeah. You fast walk down. You do about 8-9 miles with beautiful countryside. Gets your heart pumping, and it's just good. It clears your mind of things, really.
All over workout, full on workout.
Yeah, it's a full-on workout. Basically, that's exactly what tabbing is. It's really, really good for my mind, mentally. I wake up early, the sun's coming up, we've had good weather recently. Do you know what it feels like? It's an achievement. You get back and you think, I've done something that many people would have not done. It's a feeling of, you know, achievement. Although you've gone out for a walk, you have about 20 kilos on your back, so it's you know, it's kind of heavy. You do about eight miles. Well, we do around 8 or 9 miles. I've done it 3 times now, and every single time I get better and I feel stronger doing it, and it's so good mentally. In the morning, you're walking, everyone's still asleep, really, probably. It's a great feeling. Like, you don't even have to do tabbing. I just do it because that is exercise, because it's a full body workout, like 100%. I am flapping after majorly. You could either just wake up early and go for an early walk. The birds are still going at it. Hopefully you live near the countryside. Tabbing is such a rewarding feeling once you do it and you get back and you think, I did that, and it really sets you up for the day. I must admit, about 2-3 p.m. I'm absolutely blowing and I have to go to sleep. I have to have a nap, but it really sets the tone for the day, and you've achieved something, you know, straight off the bat as soon as you've woken up. Number one, tabbing or just general exercise in the morning as early as you can. It's perfect. It's a great start. The second thing I've started doing recently is meditation. Very strange. Very, very strange. I've been doing it just shy of a week now, and I'm starting to get into the rhythm, and I'm actually feeling an effect now. I'm not gonna lie, the first 3-4 days, you do think, what am I doing? I'm an absolute helmet, just sat here, you know, listening to some geezer in my ears telling me that everything's going to be good and stuff. But honestly, it's so good for being productive. Everyone's working from home right now, or a lot of people are working from home right now. We need that motivation to work because we're at home. So a lot of people lack motivation to work when they're at home. That's realistically what it is. It just is what it is. There's loads of things in the day that you could achieve, but we lack motivation at the moment. So meditation, there's some good apps on there that I would recommend. Headspace is a really good one. That's the one I use. There's loads of free meditation courses on there that you can do. And there's also some ones you can pay a premium, and it opens the whole app up, and it's really, really good. I recommend meditation because in life we give out so much energy. It's always external energy. Everywhere you go, you put yourself on show as a person in general, and we never really think about the internal energy. We never bring that energy back into our bodies and like actually realize how we're actually feeling. So meditation is so good. 15 minutes a day. You don't even have to do it every day. You could do it, you know, twice a week. Really, really helped me with productivity. Is that a word? Productivity? We'll go with it. You know what I'm talking about. So my third one is going to be very controversial. We have Netflix. We have Disney Plus now. We have Amazon Prime. You can do what you want. Obviously, this is just an advice video from me, really, and this is what I benefit from. Don't just watch Netflix all day. The reason why, you'll get bored of it. That's when you'll start thinking, what do I do now? What's going on now? And then this is when you fall into that hole. I recommend one movie a night. Disney Plus, stick on a series. Watch a couple of episodes of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody or something like that. Don't just wake up and think, I'm just going to stick on Netflix all day. You will get bored, and then once you get bored, you get stuck in that hole of, where do I go now? Like, what do I do now? I've watched everything I wanted to watch. Limit yourself to stuff so when you do go back to it, you kind of enjoy it. We're going to be in this situation for quite a while now, so it seems anyway. Pace everything you do. That's what I personally do anyway. I try not to watch like too much Netflix all in one sort of like bulk watch everything, because then you get to a point where you're like, I've done it now, and now I've got nothing to do now, and then that's, like I said, you fall into that sort of loop of nothing. You just end up just in your room all day, twiddling your thumbs, thinking, is this going to be me now for the next 4 weeks? And there's so much more stuff that you can do. You just need to pace everything out. But yeah, that's something that I like to do. When you go back to things, you're like, oh yeah, I can actually start watching this now. I'll save that, I'll do something else, and then I'll come back to it. Just gives you more things to do in the long run. Number 4, what I've been doing, or what we've been doing. We're all in this house together now, and no one really can leave, or they can leave once a day. The best thing to do. Instead of just standing on people's feet, we're all getting in the way of each other. Like I said, can't just pop out to the pub. What I recommend is we're getting paid, but we can't go out. We can't go to the pub. We can't go out on a night out. So we're not spending that money, which is good. Put it in your savings. That's what I've been doing. With that extra little bit of money that you'd probably spend on the weekend, you know, grabbing the beers, getting the shots in, why don't all the families come together, buy some board games on Amazon, whip out the Wii. I recommend getting the family involved in something once a night, whipping out a board game. Not Monopoly, because you know that just gets irate, and everyone knows that. Monopoly is the devil. You have that one family member that always cheats. Absolute nightmare. So I don't recommend Monopoly. Scrabble's a wicked one. I'm not very good at English. Scrabble, spelling, English. I think that's the best way to keep people's spirits high. I mean, you know, we're all in this together. Do you know what I mean? So there's apps on the phone, there's family apps. Heads Up, that little game where you do that, just like round the table, just one evening. A bit of like family interaction, getting some board games in it. It really does bring morale up. On to the next one. Number 5 for me, this is what I've been doing. I've urged my dad to do it, because obviously I'm not with my family at the moment. I've FaceTimed my dad and I've said to him, you have this time, right? It takes my dad an hour to get to work. It takes my dad an hour to get home. He's now got 2 hours that have been spared of his day now. Like I said, you get these 2 people. You can get the people that will just, you know, stay in bed for that extra 2 hours, extra hour. Or you can use that time that you've got now, all of these things that you really wanted to do, but you didn't have time in the normal life, i.e. you work a lot, you commute so far to work. You don't have that right now. Use this time up and learn a new skill. Learn a new skill. I've been really focusing on my editing, really finding out new programs I can use to make my editing look better, just generally doing research on it because it's something I love. Oh, you've really wanted to, you know, learn a language. You've got time spare to do this now. You can you know, have a look at courses. My dad is a wicked music producer. He used to produce music like house and tech house, techno music, and work took over naturally because he has to put food on the table for me and my little brothers and wife, etc. He just didn't have time to do it, but now he's got that time because he's at home. I was like, get back in the studio, Dad, learn more about music and start making music again. We all have this time to learn a new skill. Just start, like, you know, grinding on it, anything that you want to do. You want to get good at makeup, you've got an iPhone. You don't need a camera like this one with a mic. Don't need it. Do a little tutorial. Doesn't matter if you get it wrong, you've got time to learn. Anything that you want to do, you now have time. Like, for instance, me, I've been surrounded by excuses. Oh, I can't do my filming because I don't have time. Oh, I've got to do this. Don't have time to do that. I've got all the time in the world now. And I'm not gonna let it get in the way. I'm not gonna let my fear of failure get in the way of me. I'm just gonna do it, smash it out, and I feel like I urge you guys to do the same. Definitely. Well, everyone lives in a headspace where they have to be right to make the right move. I tell you what, if you have to wait for the right moment, you'll never win. You need to just pursue it. Pursue what you want to do, and you pursue it now before it's too late, essentially. Everyone is paralyzed by the fear of failure. Yeah, and I feel like in a world where social media is so big right now, everyone is afraid to make a mistake. Everyone is scared of the consequences of error, but the biggest error is not to move. The greatest error is to be paralyzed by the fear of failure. So if you've got something that you really want to do in life, you've got time to do it now, do it. Please, I urge you do it, because that's what I'm doing, and I'm in the same boat as you. I'm not some striving filmmaker, striving YouTuber. I'm just, you know, it's just something I like to do. I've been surrounded by excuses all the time. Oh, I can't be bothered. I'll do it next week instead. I can do it better. No, if I fail, I'll just get back up and do it again. If you've got a passion, just do it. And then, like, the last one really is, I think I said the last one was 6. I don't know. I'm getting confused with the numbers now. The last one, I've been doing not runs, just light jogs. Not for fitness though. It's strange. Just going for little jogs, not pushing my body at all. If I need to stop, I'll stop. But just going for little jogs, just around the village, for my mental health, really. Just light jogs around the field, not pushing my body, just to clear my mind, think through some things that's going on at the moment. Just relaxing the mind, really. Just by going for a nice little jog. Obviously, you're getting fitness from it as well. Basically, keep moving. Don't just sit in your bedroom. It does creep up on you. It doesn't matter who you are, it will. You need to keep active, because once this all goes back to normal, it won't be sitting on the couch mentality. Everything's going to go back to normal. You're going to have to go back to work. You don't want to lose this motivation. You don't want to lose this routine that you had before. That's what I'm doing. I just thought I'd share it with you. You know, I'd love to get your thoughts and feelings on it in the comments. Obviously, I reply back all the time. Not that I get many comments, but I will reply back to all of you. Rewinding right back to the beginning of the video, I hope you and the family are safe. I hope no one's ripping each other's heads off yet, because I know what it's like being in a family of like, 5, 6 in a house maybe, or even just 2 of you. People can get triggered for the smallest thing, like where did you put the brown sauce, where did you put the ketchup in the pantry or in the cupboard. Little things can really tick people at the moment. Everyone's a ticking time bomb, which is natural. It's natural. Everyone's feeling that way. Everyone's surrounded by a bit of anxiety of not being able to go to Tesco or Sainsbury's and grab a meal deal. So yeah, just stay strong, guys. That's my 2 pence on it all. I think we'll get through it. We'll all get through it. It'll be absolutely fine. It's become very, very real now that the lockdown has been in the last few weeks now, and I just think we just gotta stick together and stay indoors, man. Stay indoors and just try our best to do our part, really. But yeah, I hope everyone is well and safe in your family, wherever you are. I wish you all the best. I've been Elliot Stevens. Let me know if you've tried the tabbing, because it's hard work. But let me know if you've done any of these things and if they've helped a little bit, because that's all I care about. I don't care about anything else, just sharing what's making me feel a little bit more happier in a time where there's a huge grey cloud above us. So yeah, I will see you very, very soon, because I'm learning a new skill, and that is to get off my ass and make more videos. So I'll be around a lot more than you would like. See you later, guys. Bye bye.